Hello, how are you? It is me, the man, Becky Lynch, and I'm here today going to be signing Premier Collectibles Virtuals live signing. I'll be signing all the purple special editions for you people at home that bought an exclusive purple signed edition, and I'll be answering some fan questions. And then I'll also be announcing the winners for the 3 exclusive memorabilia items being given away at beckylynchbook.com. So don't skip out. And then at the end of all of this, I will have a very special announcement. Very special. Very excited. And so there were over 750 fan questions. I love you all. I love you all. Submitted. And so I'm going to try and get through as many as possible. That's going to be difficult while I'm also signing. This is very cool. This is very cool to be able to do this, to be signing the book and signing multiple, because I haven't gotten that yet. So this is the first time that I've actually been signing these books in hardcover form. But Andrew from Canton, Ohio wants to know, was there a specific moment when I knew Seth was the one? Oh, I don't know that there was a specific moment. I think it was, he's just the best, you know. It was quite early on in our relationship. And we were inseparable, you know, and he's always been such a great friend to me. And so, you know, I loved him before I loved him. So I don't know that there was a specific moment. I think it was just rather, it was gradual, but it was also rapid. Now, Vinny from Taunton, Massachusetts wants to know, in a dream match scenario, which venue would it take place in, and who would my opponent be in? Ooh, Vinny. I think it's got to be in Dublin, Ireland. I think it's got to be in Crow Park. And I think my opponent, and it's a match that I've been trying to get for a long time, would be Beth Phoenix. I've been trying to get her in the ring and whoop her ass for a long time now, and it's just not happening. And I want to know, why is that? Why is that, Beth Phoenix? Why won't you fight me? Why won't you fight me? Now, Anne from Calexico, what a cool name, Calexico, California, wants to know, who's my soulmate inside the ring, the one I could wrestle, that you could work with forever. Oh my gosh, you know, the very cool thing about that is I think there's several. You know, I think Charlotte and I obviously have an undeniable chemistry, and an undeniable history. And I think no matter how many times myself and Charlotte have wrestled, I think people are always gonna want to see more. And another is Bianca Belair. She's fabulous. I love stepping in the ring with her. Every time we do, I feel like there's a little bit of magic that happens. And so there's a couple. I've also I've loved beating the bejesus out of Nia Jax. Also, I will say that I've loved it. I loved leg dropping her through an announce table on Monday Night Raw. That was fun. Great question, Anne. So Weber from Quakertown, Pennsylvania wants to know, am I and Seth going to have any more babies? Weber, you're getting into the nitty gritty. Look, I would not be opposed to another baby. I would not be opposed to another child. We have one who is magic, who makes it impossible to not want more. But we also have a very insane schedule as it is, and traveling the road 52 weeks a year. and then now being a best-selling author. Uh, while doing all of that, makes me wonder when, in God's name, I would have time for that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in the future. But I definitely wouldn't be opposed to it. Great question. Thomas from Upper Arlington, Ohio, wants to know, what album song did I listen to most when I was writing the book? What music recommendation would you say the reader reading the book should listen to? Pearl Jam, my favorite band of all time. The Goats, the greatest. One of my favorite Pearl Jam albums is Lightning Bolt. They've just got just so many great songs on there. Infallible is one of them. Sirens is another one of my favorite. Future Days is another one of my favorites. So I would recommend. Well, I'm always going to recommend Pearl Jam, and Lightning Bolt is one of my favorite albums. You know, everybody talks about 10 verses. I'm a big Lightning Bolt head. I'm also a big 10 and verses person. Ryan from Goodyear, Arizona wants to know. They were saying, I was there at WrestleMania 35 in New York when you and Seth both won your titles. What was that feeling like afterwards for both of you? Gosh, I think it was amazing, and it was so incredible to do that together, and to be able to have made history like that together, and for him to have been there supporting me. And afterwards I came back, and he had a bottle of my favorite tequila all ready for me in the hotel, and didn't get much sleep that night. Up early for media the next day, but it was a great night and a great moment. Great that we were able to both win championships on the same night. Great that we were both able to win the Royal Rumble and then win the championships at WrestleMania. So it was very cool. It was very cool how our relationship was blossoming at the same time as our careers too. Anna from Salem, Massachusetts. What a place. What a place. I used to go there as a flight attendant, and I loved it. Wants to know, after accomplishing so much, what gives you the motivation to continue to be great? Well, first of all, thank you very much. I love this. I love what I do. I love wrestling. I love being out there in front of the fans. I love everything about wrestling. I love everything that goes into it. And that's enough. That's enough to motivate me, because it's not about the accomplishments anymore. Thankfully, luckily, I've been able to get all of them. I've been able to do all of them. This is very cool. I like this stack of books that's going on here, but it's really about what I can give back now. You know, like, it's not what I can get from wrestling. It's how I can give, how I can make it the greatest viewing experience for the audience. How I can make sure that it is a better place after I leave it than how I found it. And I think that's what continues to keep me motivated. And then just telling stories. Like, what is the most interesting story I can tell? Last question. Okay, so we didn't get through 750. Wendy from Battle Creek, Michigan wants to know, is there anything you would do differently for a career? Like, is there anything I would do differently in terms of when I'm done with this? Or is it anything that I would have done differently for a career? I think, let me answer that in a couple of ways. The thing is that I love telling stories. That's why I wrote a book. I love performing. That's why I do what I do. So I studied acting. That's what I would probably be pursuing, acting and writing, if I wasn't wrestling. And one day when this is over, I will continue to pursue storytelling. Next, we're going into a fan favorite segment. So what we're going to do now is 22 questions They want me to answer in 60 seconds. But look, that's not going to happen. So I'm just going to answer 22 questions as fast as I possibly can. And so maybe I'll stop signing for that segment. Well, I have one more book. I've got one more book in this box, so I'm going to sign that one last book, and then we're on to this lightning round. 22 questions as fast as possible. It's not going to happen in 60 seconds. Let's see how fast we can go. Right. Where was I born? I was born in Limerick, Ireland. Who would I want to play me in a movie? Saoirse Ronan. What was my first job? Working as a waitress in a bar in Howth, Dublin. What chore do I hate doing? Ironing. What is my biggest fear? Death. Or anything happening to my child. Kind of correlates. Who makes me laugh the most? My husband. What is the one thing you need it to have in your fridge at all times? Sparkling water. What was my favorite school subject? History. Who is the most interesting person that I've met recently? I don't know. That's a good one. Who's the most interesting person that I've met recently? I don't know. I'm like trying to think of new people that I've met recently. I suppose I met the president. Second. I suppose, yeah, the most important person in terms of this country. That's pretty interesting. What is my middle name? Mary. What is my biggest pet peeve? Oh, people saying mid with seriousness. Shut up. Just stop. You cannot say mid and use it seriously. Oh wait, I said I was going to stop signing, and then I started thinking, so that I decided I was going to sign again. Anyway, what is my favorite hobby? Working out or writing. What is my guilty pleasure? Chocolate. Do I have any hidden talents? I'm a great author. I suppose that's not hidden anymore. What color is my toothbrush? Green. What is my pet's name? Don't have one. What is your favorite word? Puddle. What is the last album you bought or streamed? The Hum Goes On Forever by the Wonder Years. What was the last gift I gave? I bought my daughter some Buzz Lightyear Crocs. What cause is dear to your heart? Pediatric cancer. What is your greatest achievement? Writing this book. Career-wise. In life, having my baby. Where do you want to go that you've never been? India! I was supposed to go, but I had the tiniest little tear in my passport and they wouldn't let me in. It was silly. It was very silly. But hopefully I'll get back there one of these days. Okay, so now it is the moment you have all been waiting for. I don't know if that's the moment you've all been waiting for, but anyway, the moment has come to announce the winners of the memorabilia items that you entered to win on BeckyLynchBook.com. So let's hear it. Who is it? Who are them winners? Number one. The trench coat winner. Trench coat winner is Brandon B. of Santa Rosa, California. Congratulations, Brandon. You are the owner of my trench coat, my prized trench coat that I talk about many times in this book. And then for the winner of my relentless t-shirt that I cut, one of my favorite promos that I've ever cut in after SummerSlam when I slapped the bejesus out of Charlotte Flair. The winner of that is Brooklyn G of Dale, Indiana. And then the final item on the docket, the leather jacket winner. And that goes to Kenneth F. of Windsor Locks, Connecticut. Congratulations to all three of you. Thank you for entering. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoy your items. Thank you for playing. And now, the final piece of the puzzle, the big announcement. It's not over, because I have one last surprise, and that is, while I signed this book, is that you guys all loved the purple limited edition so much. I went back to the drawing board for something else that I could do special for you. So here it is. I am going to do a limited run of gold signature editions. It's just like that. So let me sign you a little gold one. Let me sign you a little gold boy here. Sign it. This pen, you know, gold Sharpies are a little tricky. That gold Sharpie didn't work. All right, we'll go back to this one. Right, here we go. Let's sign this. Let's give it a go. Round two. Yeah, there we go. Nope, this one's. Oh no, there we go. Now it's working. You know, I will say, the gold. You gotta find it just right. So if you get the gold Sharpie ones, you know that extra care and love has gone into it to make it extra gold for you. So here we go with a little The Man, a little BTB, Big Time Bex, little signature. This is the gold edition. And so if you go for a gold one, which there will be a limited number. I'm just getting covered by these books now. If you go for the gold, there will be a limited number, only 250. But in that 250, 5 will have a gold ticket. Now you'll know if you get the gold ticket because there'll be a giant gold ticket. You know, it'll be like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. You know what I mean? So it's just a big giant gold ticket, and that ticket will guarantee you plus one entry into any WWE event of your choice in the next 12 months. Plus, you will get a meet and greet with moi at the event. So I can't wait to see you there, and hope you guys enjoy it. Sign up. Go to BeckyLynchBook.com. Get your gold editions before they run out. There's only 250. Thank you guys so much for all of your support in this. I really put my heart and soul into writing this book. I want it to be something that you love. I wanted it to be a page turner. I think it's that. I think you're gonna love it. I'm excited for you to all read it. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for all of your support in my journey. I could not have done this without you. And so I love you all. Signing off. The Man. Big Time.
Hey, this is John Acuff, New York Times best-selling author of 7 books and someone who's done a live signing. If you like the one you just watched, make sure you check out our YouTube channel. It's full of amazing authors having great conversations and signing books for viewers just like you. So make sure you subscribe, and thanks for watching today.